Stream element says, a_ma_the_fevintage is now live. Streaming Embervale.tv, Embervale, chatting AI, PCG.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Twisty Kidnap says, 1T.
Stream element says, you are first scout in the area, congratulations. Roll for initiative.
Twisty Kidnap says, hi at Marcopolo_.
Haha, I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Marco Polo _ says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Marco Polo _ says, hello at Twisty Kidnap, hope you're doing good.
Twisty Kidnap says, Merry Christmas, smiley face.
Yes,
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes,
I'm glad we can celebrate Christmas together.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Marco, Twisty. I assume there are going to be a few other people that are... I saw that Emberblock had like 50 people in his chat earlier.
Wait, really? Wow. Hey, hey.
How you doing,
Marco
Marco?
Polo _ says, yes, they will come soon, lol.
Twisty Kidnap says, LOL.
Well, everybody's kind of half busy with stuff, so...
Well, totally. Lol, I'm just going to stick with the smiley face.
Ooh, there might be some lag.
Yes, there might be.
I saw Twisty join, and... But it's not popping up on my screen. Give me a second. What's going on here? Let me drop the page and reset it.
All right.
Twisty Kidnap says, LOL.
Same here.
There we go. I was like, everybody's joining and I see nobody. Okay.
Yeah, same LMAO.
Hey, Twisty, go ahead and put your level 1 in here.
I'm about to.
There it is. Okay.
Already knew what it was going to be, lol. I was ready to go crazy.
Okay, there's a 12, a 14. That'll get us started. That'll be fine.
Sounds good to me.
Once I hit start, more people are like, "Oh, somebody's online," because it's an active to fight this grasshopper. Ooh,
That actually sounds brilliant.
straight up getting a ballista bolt and a fabled. Nice. First quest right off the bat. All right, cool. Game. Bet. The party
Let's play
is
it then.
slogging their way through an ankle-deep swamp. Why are we in the swamp? When they hear a panic shout from the rear guard, Twisty and Lancelot are both caught.
Marco Polo underscore says, nice.
Straight up have a problem. Ding. Okay. My agility sucks, but my strength might be good. The little Twisty Axe and Lancelot here are stuck in quicksand right off the bat.
Oh my god.
Marco Polo underscore says, the quest giveth and is trying to take away.
Oh my gosh.
Screen looked all blurry. Fix my eyeballs. We can save them both. I think I can probably roll high enough this low in the game. We don't have any room negatives.
Heh, you're right.
You know what? That's probably what we're gonna do.
I think I might know what it is.
Marco Polo underscore.
We just defeated one grasshopper. Come on.
All right.
I think that's all the votes we're gonna get for right now. Need a 14. Rolled a 19, got a +3. Okay, alright. At least the strength worked out. Oh, you know what?
Marco Polo underscore says, it should be easy roll, but in not very EV wise.
Ah, we passed. We're fine. We're fine. There's a Volbeat in the chat, but I'm not sure if we're allowed to catch it or not.
Marco Polo underscore says, 14 new.
I know, right?
Twisty
We got a
Snap
miss
says,
out of it.
LOL.
Marco Polo underscore says, OH nice.
Twisty and myself lunge into action and take care of it. And somehow we ended up getting loot. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, trust me, I get it, El Mayo.
Twisty Snap says, Mwahaha.
Marco Polo underscore says, mythic chest hype.
Ooh, I get it now.
Not too bad for starting off a quest. But now we have something to lose, so that's that's something.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Pokemon Community Game says, Volbeat has been caught by Marco Polo underscore.
Nice. Good job, Marco. Even though I don't think any of us actually tossed anything.
Oh OMG, really?
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Oh, Marco threw an Ultra Ball at that thing. A mad alchemist approaches the party, eagerly presenting a strange potion.
I might have to check this out. Thanks.
No thanks, we good. We good.
I'm gonna go check it out now.
Angered by the rejection, the alchemist drinks the potion himself. Suddenly transforms into a monster. Oh, nice.
Wow, pretty crazy.
Toxic root abomination. Oh. Party defeats the grotesque form of the alchemist, but the encounter shakes everyone's nerves.
Now that is definitely scary.
That is definitely something extra. I didn't.
In any case, you did a great job with the story so far.
Money! We're gonna need that for some later quests.
Definitely, I agree.
Fully healed. I don't think that one was injured. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Indeed it doesn't.
Twisty Skidnap says, happens.
Oh?
Oh good, get to fight roaches this time. Awesome.
I would love to fight roaches.
Now a leech? Dang, we're just gonna fight all the bugs in Embervale, huh?
Good idea, LeMayo.
We wanna go down.
Hey, let's go. I'm in. Let's go!
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Marco Polo underscore says, somebody pissed off the giant roach.
Absolutely.
Oh, LeMayo.
Party encounters a distressed princess on their journey. A princess on a journey. That sounds questionable even at the best scenario. She pleads for help to retrieve a stolen magical heirloom from a bandit.
OMG, wow.
We might be able to dice roll it. It's gonna be a +3. But I don't know what we have to hit. If it has to be anything higher than like 10, that's questionable.
I think we are getting it figured out.
Do we want to negotiate? We want to take the chance?
Underscore says, I like you here too.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Alright, let's go ahead and take it.
I'm on it.
Negotiations, why not? Since her title is princess, negotiating makes sense. It's when we have to negotiate with somebody who's poor that I'm like, I don't know. Ooh,
Yeah, I actually get that.
we need a 12. Okay, I rolled a 13, got a +3, it's a 16. Your
think I get it now.
negotiation skills impress the princess, and she agrees to a handsome report upon successfully retrieving the heirloom.
I like how you think.
Now we're fighting worms.
Marco Polo underscore says, nice, nice.
Very nice. I love that style.
Dark Bluff.
I love Dark Bluff.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Lol, I love Twisty Snap.
Twisty Skidnap says, fighting.
Awesome.
We always be fighting. Fighting something. That reminds me, I should probably double check that character.
Good idea, haha.
Marco Polo underscore says, go Twisty go.
I think I got it now.
I think we're gonna send this level 1 and level 12 away. That's 10 times speed, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Some good damage for that level.
Yep, it's crazy.
Twisty Skidnap says, to bad scout can't play LOL.
Very true, LMAO.
Yeah, I haven't figured out if it's even possible for this app to do something like that.
It is definitely possible.
I'm not a programmer, so I don't know.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
It's a mage. another event. As the journey continues through the lower vale.
Marco Polo underscore says, LMAO Scout.
Incredible.
Twisty Skidnap says, IKR.
I guess so.
Encounters a clearing shrouded in a thick mist. Suddenly, a towering dragon emerges. To a duel of destiny. My character's already injured and now has to fight a solo dragon.
Wow, that's crazy.
How strong is this dragon? And no, it doesn't even matter. My character is not strong enough. There's no way. Even with that axe.
It's too powerful.
Well, it doesn't say what kind of dragon it is. It could be like a little... Well,
A dark dragon.
I guess it wouldn't be little because it says towering. It just says towering dragon. How tough is a towering dragon, I wonder? It's got to be like a dwarf dragon or a wyvern.
A huge dragon.
Twisty Skidnap says,
Yeah, maybe declining the offer and sneaking around might be the best. Might be the best. If I had more gear on him, maybe. If I had some myths on this character, maybe. Some kind of mythical axe that'd give me an upper hand.
I like it.
Carefully attempt to withdraw from the clearing without drawing the dragon's ire. There's gonna be a Pokemon in the chat.
Exciting.
Yeah, I was already badly wounded. That would have been a massacre.
It might have been.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Bohemium.
I have no idea. Just Google characteristics, haha.
Oh, it's some kind of alien-looking Pokemon, huh?
It's a bit creepy, though.
I'd say so.
Marco Polo underscore says, BEM.
Yes, I know him.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
It's one of those Pokemon I'd just give it a stupid nickname and be like, yeah, my alien. And they're gonna be like, alien? Yeah, this alien.
Does Behemoth escaped? No one caught it.
No one caught it. Well, alright then.
My favorite Pokemon.
Trust the ghost of the past. Oh, is this one of the holiday ones? Seeking shelter from a snowstorm in an old ruined castle. The party is greeted by 3 ghosts. They seem friendly. Can you trust them, or is it all a facade? Ghost of the past with money. Ghost of the future with wisdom. Whose wisdom, I guess, is the question. Mine, that's gonna not work. You don't trust any of the ghosts and seek shelter elsewhere. Trust the ghost of the present. My cooking skill isn't that high either.
I understand that pretty well.
So dice roll, which will be failing, and then I've never seen this quest before.
I would very much recommend
The
it.
past is always peaceful, right?
Marco Polo underscore says, do you have wisdom gear?
Sorta. Wisdom. Equipped.
Do you see the clips?
It's only 820, which
Marco
is not
Polo
too
underscore
bad.
says, never seen it either.
It's a very good clip.
We could try it, see what happens. But I haven't been in too many other people's streams, so
I'd be willing to try it.
Twisty Skidnap says, IDK2.
I think
Twisty Skidnap says, smiley face.
I do like smiley faces.
okay, we'll go ahead. We'll just
Marco
take
Polo
the chance
underscore
on it.
says, since I don't know any of these quests, we all are just trying to figure.
He's the ones that's like, I've seen this one, I've seen this one, I've seen this one. Or somebody else. Bookmage does the same thing. I think Glenn's done the same thing to me before. Same with Gex.
That's craziness.
They all know all the quests, apparently. But none of them are here at the moment, so that's a thing. Let's try it. How high do we have to roll? A 9. Okay, 9 is not impossible. I got a +3.
Extremely high.
Marco Polo underscore says, LOL yeah.
Lol, oh my.
Okay, a 15 plus a 3 is an 18. That's double what we needed. Not too bad on the rolls today. And we got a present. Not a myth one, but a legendary one. The ghost of the future guides the party into the fireplace lounge. It's warm and cozy, and the room is beautifully decorated with mistletoe, candy canes. Oh, cool. That makes me worried about what would have happened if we went to the past or something.
Marco Polo underscore says, a present. Marco Polo underscore says, hi.
That's what I'm saying. We got a little something.
Something?
I guess it's Twisty's turn to fight things, so...
Oh, interesting.
Another grasshopper, yay, we're fighting all the bugs today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, straight into another event, cool. The party enters a dimly lit tavern and encounters an old monster hunter named the White Wolf.
Marco Polo underscore says, pass control.
That is very true. Very true.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL true.
We don't have the people. Maybe we want to hire him so we can fight some more stuff. Let's hire the White Wolf. I don't want to give him coins, but... I don't have the people at the moment. I also didn't expect to stream this late in the morning. I don't know.
I understand.
Twisty Skidnap says, happens.
I agree.
Party realizes their funds are severely depleted. Well, they are. That was all the coins we had. Causing some discomfort in the group. It's alright. White Wolf here is gonna pay with his life. Possibly. Turtle. Mountain Warden.
I love turtles.
See what the White Wolf dude can do.
He definitely does something, that's for sure.
Well, he fought off a goat. Not too bad.
Yeah, he totally did.
And his gear is actually decent.
Yeah, not bad.
He can fight a gnoll. A gnoll.
I'm good at fighting.
While traversing a dense forest, the party is suddenly ambushed by a pack of ferocious wolves. Oh, great.
I've been in the danger zone.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says, war.
What does war... Wait, what did Twisty Kidnap say again?
Don't worry about it.
Marco Polo _ says, a war B.
It looks like we're gonna have to fight them.
We will.
I better switch my gear back, because we're definitely gonna have to fight. I can't fight with wisdom gear.
Agreed.
What level do I need that? 73. I'm not close to that yet.
I think you can handle it.
Yeah, let's just fight them. It'll be better if all of us fight rather than just one or two of us fight, so...
That's true. I agree with you.
Marco Polo _ says, LML only mage can fight with wisdom gear, right? LOL.
Exactly.
Twisty Skidnap says, hammer.
Stream Element says, hammer goes smash.
I'm going to check that out.
The party bravely faces the wolves. Well, he's got knocked out. Yeah, these are some tough wolves. Knocked Twisty out. Lancelot did a good job but got knocked out.
That's awesome. Well done.
Ooh, photo finish, photo finish. Oh, I pulled it out of my shoe.
Marco Polo underscore says, go Twisty too.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
The party emerges victorious, but, yeah.
Marco Polo underscore says, LFG.
Those wolves were a lot tougher than I thought. Hey, there was no permanent damage. Nice. I thought for sure all these knocked out people would be hurt.
Definitely, haha.
Guess Twisty's gonna be the one to fight all of them. Yay, go! Fight the griffin!
Oh boy, that fight's so good.
What was that? 47. Escanor? Except that's spelled a little funny. Oh good, a death worm. We can totally fight death worms. Cool, let's go. I thought there'd be more of a drop and run today. I didn't think we'd be like just 3 of us.
I feel you.
Well, 3 of us.
Very true. We're really happy.
There's gonna be a Pokemon in the chat. I do not know what the Pokemon will be yet.
Hawkmon.
It is a Slackoth. Slackoth.
Cock is nice.
Isn't that like the first form of like slacking? Slackoth. No, yeah, it's second
Slacking?
form. Slacking, Slackoth, Slacking. Or something like that.
Otherworldly gods.
No, those are Pokemon.
F? What do you mean by that?
Marco Polo underscore says, what did she say?
They're otherworldly gods. And I said they were Pokemon, and then she just changed the subject.
That is pretty strange.
Twisty Skidnap says,
I think I understand now.
Twisty Skidnap says, Scout is different.
Pokemon Community Game says, Slackoth has been caught by Marco Polo underscore.
Good job on the catch.
I think I'll go check that out now.
Twisty Skidnap says, boo.
Well, if nobody else joins, this is going to be a short adventure, and everybody's going to get chests. Every single character will get a chest, I think.
Marco Polo underscore says, so Twisty.
Did it actually say you're misspelling Sawi? Okay, it did. I didn't know that TTS would do that.
Yes, I did. Haha.
all got hurt on that one. He's under half. Affinity for fire.
Hell yeah.
Marco Polo underscore says, we got beat up by that Toad D.
You got it right, Elmeo.
Give me a second. Maybe I can,
Elmeo, please do.
this is daily brain exercise. Is he even on his chat?
Yes, Elmeo.
Twisty Skidnap says, I tried to send messages, lol.
Appreciated. Sweaty, welcome on in. Oh, there's Dwop. Hey, DA, welcome. Usually you're the first one in here. First-ish. We're already at,
Doc97
level
says,
91.
hey AMR and everyone.
Sweaty GGZ says he did the call.
Oh, yes.
I appreciate that.
Twisty Skidnap says, hi at Sweatix at Doc97.
Considering it's Christmas and people are
Sweaty
busy.
GGZ says, sorry. Didn't see the level.
No worries.
TBNR underscore wood says, how many tunes AMR? Sweaty GGZ says, hi Twisty.
Doc97 says at Twisty Skidnap, hey.
You know what? You might as
TBNR
well...
underscore wood says, also hey hey.
Mrs. Woods, welcome on in.
Sweaty GGZ says, okay. Doing chores. Lurking.
If
Twisty
I was-
Skidnap says, hi at TBNR underscore
I was
Woods.
hoping to get on before Embervale got offline, but I didn't make it.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Go ahead and just toss what you got. I don't know how many people even know I'm online right now, so... We do have one myth, one yellow. I also had to pay one
TBNR
bullshit
underscore
to
wood
help
says,
us.
you'll just drop that one not feeling too good post-work and had a bit to drink so need to lay down soon.
Marco Polo underscore says at Doc97 at TBNR underscore Woods at Kids in RS.
Gasps.
I understand that. I have to work sometime tonight too. It's technically the day after Christmas when midnight hits, but you have to be in the parking lot at the end of Christmas, so...
Okay, I understand.
Doc97 says, hey at Marcopolo underscore.
Yeah, got it.
TBNR underscore wood says, nah, I was working from 8 a.m. to 4:30 on Christmas.
Really?
Twisty Skidnap says, hi at Kitzeners.
What is even open on Christmas that needs an employee to be there?
I wonder.
As night falls, Zeta reveals to the group that they are being haunted by a
Doc97 says at Kitzeners, hey.
Oh, man.
TBNR underscore wood says, veterinary hospital open 24/7 365.
Oh. Well, any hospital technically is, so...
Thanks for the info.
My fame's good enough, but my luck ain't.
TBNR underscore wood says, it was my mandatory bank holiday.
I see.
At least that's a little something.
It certainly is.
I guess we're gonna negotiate with some assassins. That's always the greatest idea, right?
I can only believe that's the goal.
Twisty Skidnap says, happens.
That's going to happen indeed.
I'll be playing till about 1-ish. And then I've been asked to go eat with some people. So
That sounds pretty exciting.
we'll see. I was thinking about leaving the PC on, but that still feels weird. I don't know how all of you can be like, yeah, it's a 24-hour stream and be okay. Seems like an awful lot of electricity.
TBNR underscore wood says, I'm a dash overstimulated, sorry for the drop and dash.
Hey, no worries. Thank you for your characters. That'll get us a lot farther than we were gonna get. Twisty and I are just not strong enough to get us to the level 100 marker.
It's okay.
Twisty Skidnap says, tie at TBNR underscore Woods. Twisty Skidnap says, smiley face.
Smiley face.
Okay.
Your negotiation skill.
Hell yeah, it did.
I'm more surprised that the dice rolls today have been okay. That is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
There we go. Gotta get our coin stash back up.
Definitely.
Wow.
It's pretty exciting.
The heck is this thing? Affinity for fire. He is way tougher than I thought.
Yep, he is.
We'll have to use a bow.
Yes, with no doubts.
There we go.
Seriously, this is gonna be fun.
A sea lick toad. There's gonna be a Pokemon in the chat.
Excited AF.
It is a Sunkern. That's just a little Sunflora, I think.
It's majestic AF.
Whatever you say, Scout. Whatever you say.
I'm loving that sun rays.
I didn't realize there was no more sound.
Oh, that's no good.
Timer ball.
I have to agree with you there. I had no idea.
Pokemon Community Game says Sunkern escaped. No one caught it.
Well, so much for our Pokeballs.
I know.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL boo.
Yep, nobody caught it. Nobody caught it.
Lol, true.
During late evening, you noticed a little girl on the street selling boxes of matches. What? Judging her appearance, she must be very poor. Is this the story of the little match girl?
It is.
This story is a tragedy, though. Oh man.
Yes, it is a tragic story.
So what am I supposed to do? DA, are you still in here? Tell me how this quest works.
I'm still in here.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says at Doc 97.
What's going on here?
Dog97 says, LOL, I'll look.
You'll look. The little match girl, she's supposed to die in the streets. Are we supposed to, help her out with money?
Dog97 says, D.
I can't handle this, OMG.
She might still die in the streets because she eventually lights all the matches to stay warm for a second, then yeah.
I'm speechless.
Dog97 says, I think D is a legendary gift.
2 coins for a legendary? That's fine. That's worth it.
Yes, totally worth it.
Young girl thanks you for your generous purchase and gives you a box containing some gold ornaments. Oh. I was expecting a fable, not a mythic. Dang, that was definitely worth our 2 coins we managed to collect.
Dog97 says, mystery gift.
Twisty Skidnap says, GG at Doc97.
Hi, I like it.
Dog97 says at Twisty Skidnap.
I think I've heard that one before.
We be taking some damage here.
You're right.
Miss Woods is our strongest competitor right now, so trying to get our enemies a little higher before we start wandering around.
That's precisely my plan.
Okay, they all merge on this event, so we want to hit this one. Look, a
Yes,
dog!
let's do it. I have no problem with this.
Zeta shouts out, breaks the monotony of a long day's travel. On the side of the road is something that can only be generously described as a dog. Oh. It's massive, scarred, missing huge chunks of fur.
Oh wow, I can't even imagine. That must have been terrifying.
And it looks rabid. Yeah, that's great. We wanna... If you pet
It's
that...
beautiful.
If he pets the dog, he ends up being, like, what? Infected with...
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
I don't know, we might need a werewolf to help us through the quest. Mrs. Woods is our top competitor right now.
Oh yes, definitely.
Dog97 says, werewolf can be useful, but morale loss unused.
Yeah, the morale loss for vampire and werewolf is always questionable. Whines for the rest of the day, but everyone else is relieved that they didn't, for 3 turns, 1 morale? Yeah, that's a way better loss than having diseases.
You're absolutely right. In fact, I'm happy.
You're happy, Scout?
Always am.
Well, I guess we better use Mrs. Woods then.
It's going to be fun.
Mrs. Wood is axing some questions here.
Okay, I have a couple questions, maybe more.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Now I know, lol.
Twisty Skidnap says, ing questions.
Lol, I get it now.
Oh my goodness.
You got me, lol.
You got a shield and a Winchester. I was hoping for money. The party stumbles upon a long-forgotten cave and discovers a strange, five-legged statue with 5 shimmering gems embedded in it. Each gem represents one of the 5 classes: warrior, mage, ranger, knight, and rogue. The group must vote to decide which gem to remove from the statue. Yeah,
Boom, vote is in.
if Miss Woods is a warrior and our toughest competitor, that might be our best bet, huh?
I'd vote for Miss Woods, too.
Twisty
Sounds like a
Skidnap
plan.
says, LOL.
Doc97 says, sounds like a plan.
Haha, I like it.
The statue reacts violently. Really great. Sending a pulse of negative energy towards all warriors. They feel weakened. I don't see a debuff.
Indeed you will.
Doc97 says, a debuff. Boo.
I don't see one though. Like there should be one sitting up here like all warriors are nerfed by whatever percentile or whatever, but I don't see.
I know I'm not a nerve.
Twisty Skidnap says, Scout trying so hard to be in the conversation, smiley face.
Doc97 says, that gem event can be a buff or debuff, just RNG.
Kitsune RS says, I wonder sometimes if I'm a nerf as well.
Well, I'm not a nerf herder if that's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Twisty Skidnap says, nerf or nothing?
Her for nothing. I should have known that was gonna come up somewhere. There's gotta be a Pokemon in the chat. I don't know. I probably have no idea what the Pokemon is.
Let's find it out.
It's a furret.
I should read it.
Having enough of Manfred not being able to fetch us any good materials, we decide to go on an expedition ourselves. Bringing our friends with us, since all of us are lacking plenty of rare materials, and different members of the party have different needs. Alchemist, Smith... Twisty hasn't capped on.
Tyler Facho says, join.
Tyler, welcome on in. I got room for you.
Awesome. I'm really excited.
Twisty Skidnap says, hi at Tyler Fasho.
I have room for like 20 more people. I think. Maybe.
I'm in.
I'll take anything above 100 level now. 150 or higher, maybe.
Pokemon Community Game says ferret has been caught by Kitsunaris.
Kit, good job catching that ferret. By the tail or something.
Yep, by the tail.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Oh, oceans are at 10. Twisty's cooking is definitely not capped, because none of mine are capped. Well, all those are capped, alright. There's some
I see
Twilight...
nothing wrong with that. Gosh, I love cats.
Yeah, I guess we'll go for the Twilight Jasmine.
Yes, we definitely will.
Ooh, why does it have to be 16? Oh, man. That's way too high.
I know.
Oh no! Sweaty GG's got sick. And we only got a common material sack.
We have a lot of things in common.
Oh, I have an infernal shield. Yeah, that's not fire.
You're right.
Oh, you chained the rogue. Okay, good. He's gonna take a few hits then.
Twisty Skidnap says, mwahaha.
So, what's next?
That's a good question. We're gonna depend on Miss Woods to hack and slash us to victory. Damn, how's she leeching so much health? There's Adrian. Welcome on in.
Great. Awesome.
Twisty Skidnap says, hi at 420 Adrian ___.
Oh, wow.
Welcome on in.
This is going to be exciting.
Gonna have an early dinner soon, so I'm just gonna do the one quest. I still have like an hour or so, but if you got any high-ranking people, I need them. I know you have a couple 200s, or at least one.
There has to be at least more than one.
The group arrives in a bustling town hosting an annual tournament. Nice.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It does. Let's join the tournament and show off our skills. Yeah. That's how we do things. Get you to control an account, Scout? I would totally do it.
I think I can make this possible.
I highly doubt that, but...
Well, 420 says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Adrian.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
I think I'm having a glitch.
Twisty Skidnap says at Wahuka 422 you too.
You're having a glitch. What kind of glitch?
Well,
kind
look
of
at
glitch? Don't
420
be
says,
ridiculous.
I am not Adrian. That is all the other 420s.
Oh, that's all the other 420s. Uh-huh. It's hard to tell when you all have the same number all over the place.
I know that's why I'm going to try to remember it better. Thanks.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
I can't believe I never figured that one out. Haha.
Dang, Twisty and Tyler here got a bunch of fame out of that one.
Tyler, stay goofing and I love it.
Okay, we need to send the White Wolf away.
I will.
We're gonna keep using Miss Woods here.
I agree.
She's axing questions and taking names. Or would it be axing questions and taking lives?
More willing to ask for things.
Ooh, a giant rat. Rats and bugs and all the things.
Twisty Skidnap says, Scout is doing her bestest.
I'll look at that.
Twisty Skidnap says, smiley face.
We'll have to let Mrs. Woods know that she was carrying this adventure for quite a ways.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL happens.
Lol, I love that.
Oh, there we go. Some money. Make up for our funds. Low
I'm
rate.
on it. A lol.
Now we're fighting hornets. Awesome.
Super, super.
Ooh, we got knocked out by a hornet. That sucks.
I know, it's crazy.
While searching for relics, the party stumbles upon a strange portrait. Jack swears they saw the eye shift. What will the party do? Well, either we try to get rid of the evil spirit, or we sell it and be like, well, somebody else's problem, right?
You have a point.
Dog97 says, sell it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think I'm getting it.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Real truth of it, El Mayo.
Twisty Skidnap says, for the monies.
For the monies.
I understand now, lol.
I see. I see.
Lol, yeah.
There's gonna be a Pokemon in the chat.
Oh, awesome.
Jack. Oh, wow. It is a Dratini.
Interesting and scary.
Everybody wants a Dratini, right?
Of course, who doesn't?
Dog97 says, mythic chance.
Mythic chance, huh? So we either get money for selling it, or we get to fight a ghost. And get a common chest. Yay! But it could have been a myth, right? So that'd be cool. Not this run.
In theory.
In theory.
You're very right about that, I think.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Yeah, that's true, lol.
Okay, we are running out of peoples.
Pokemon Community Game says, Dratini has been caught by Kitsunaris, Twisty's kidnapped.
Kit, Twisty, good job on your Dratini. How come I didn't catch it with an Ultra Ball, dang it. Enjoy your little worm dragon.
Almayo, I will.
Doc97 says, I learned my lesson to precede event with Mythic. Chance. Unless I've seen it many times to be guaranteed Mythic.
That makes sense.
Lol, yes it does.
Twisty Skidnap says, that makes sense.
Ah, yes, I understand now.
Twisty, what are those? Noted. And a dance. That's a Dratini. You did catch one of those.
True, true.
Do we want to fight a slime? Do we want to fight a Goobin? I'll take my chances with the slime.
I want to see this battle.
Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting fight.
I'm ready to get this started.
Miss Wood is smacking so hard. There you go. Got a second too. You meet an injured hunter at a tavern. After talking to him, he explains that he got caught in a trap while hunting a spiritual fox in the forest. Oh, goody. These rare creatures are highly valuable on the market. The hunter offers a rare artifact in exchange if your party hunts it down for him. The fox is clever though, and has outsmarted too many, I guess. This one's gonna be on Adrian. This one is also on Adrian.
I'll have to look into this.
He's a dagger. So we want to go Dex over Wisdom. You know what? I didn't look at his luck. Luck is over 1,000.
Is it?
He's got a full set of myth. Well, if we're gonna dice roll, it's gonna be A, or we're just gonna have to decline and run away.
Yeah, I think you are right, actually.
guess there has to be something else to put on the screen.
Yep, I agree with that. I like what you have in mind.
Well, if DA here's voting on it, that's probably going to be my choice too.
I think it'll be good.
Okay, a 14 isn't bad, but it's still awfully high.
I think you're right.
Roll the 6.
Rolls the 6.
Well, it was worth a shot. 0.
That was a pretty nice shot.
Well, that was fun.
Hell yeah, it was.
While waiting for the trap to work, another creature finds you first. Prepare for battle.
I'm ready.
Well, what can you do with those kind of dice rolls?
The more prepared I am, the better.
Through you defeated the wild creature, and the noise alerts the fox, which hides away. You will not be able to catch it. Yeah, but rolling a 1 and rolling a 0.
It definitely was.
Watch Miss Woods make turtle soup out of this turtle. Oh, almost.
I will watch.
We're gonna go down so we can hit this event.
Okay.
Well, we do have a myth, so...
I know.
Got a present, and a myth, and a lower present, and 4 of those. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Not bad.
That's awesome.
During your shopping trip for supplies, some members of your group notice wanted posters of Adrian, of course. Who else would it be? It had to be Adrian.
I love Adrian.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
We could just we could just ignore it.
I guess you're right.
It says we take a morale hit for doing that, though.
Absolutely, I know we do. We'll be all set.
Yeah, let's just ignore the poster. If they come looking, we'll just fight them or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Ignore or sell.
Okay.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says, curse.
Stream Element says, General's curse, the luck is bad in here underscore.
Wow, that's...
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says at 420 Adrian _ being bad again, LOL.
Stream Element says, amr.liffyvantage.com, help you, helps me, Monday, Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Doc97 says, I'd ignore or sell if done using them. Marco Polo _ says, sounds good.
The TTS was a little behind on all those. You managed to defeat the bounty hunters.
I sure did.
Pretty cool artwork. We're getting close to the end of our adventure. It looks like these are getting pretty tough. There's gonna be a Pokemon in the chat. Mac, welcome on in.
Mac Tour says, Merry Christmas.
Hope it's going well. Mine's
Twisty
just
Skidnap
going
says,
slow.
hi at Mac Tour.
So far, so good.
Mac Tour says, couldn't be better.
That's good to hear.
I'm so glad we have each other to talk to.
Hatena is in the chat.
Oh, wonderful.
Mrs. Wood.
Mac Tour says, if I was any better I would be Wahuka.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says, I bet.
Yes, definitely, LOL.
We want to try a dice roll?
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Pokemon Community Game says, Hatena has been caught by Twisty Skidnapped.
Twisty Skidnap says, finally.
Finally. Guess we could bet on my fame. I'm not sure how far we're gonna go, considering I started the adventure with some good rolls, and then I started crit failing.
You've already got a good start.
Twisty Skidnap says, happens XD.
Sure does. To me, a lot.
It's a little thrilling, yeah?
Roll the 6, sure. Why not?
Twisty Skidnap says, curse.
Stream Element says, General's curse, the luck is bad in here underscore.
Okay, so everybody's.
I got it now.
Oh well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. Losing that kind of morale, not gonna be great. Plus, hurting myself does not sound like a good skill.
I totally understand.
Ooh, high road, low road. Well, they're getting stronger, so I don't know if that's a great idea in the first place.
I can understand that.
Tensions between Zeta and Adrian have reached a boiling point. Adrian's just pissing everybody off. That's what's going on. During a heated argument, they accuse each other of stealing items. As leader, you need to address the issue, really.
And how have they caused the problem? It's a huge issue.
A makes the most sense.
I think I understand.
$30.
All right.
Go. And what happens? Your leadership and intervention help calm the situation. That's rare. Boosting the morale of the group.
Let's try a short exercise.
Exercise?
You'll need a glass of water or other beverage for this. Is your beverage ready?
Sure. Go for it.
Perfect. First, stare at the liquid and think of someone or something you love. I'll automatically check in with you in a moment.
Twisty Skidnap says, O.O.
Ha! Love it. Good. The next step is to look at the drink and think of something about yourself that you're grateful for. It can be anything. I'll check in with you in a moment. Describe the thought to me.
Twisty Skidnap says, what is Scout trying to do?
What are you talking about? Twisty Kidnap makes no sense in this context. Can you explain what you're trying to say? Thanks for trying that with me.
I think she was trying to do one of her self-help type of deals. That's what the app is for. It's supposed to be for self-help or whatever. But I'm not using it correctly, so yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't help. I really wish I could make you feel better.
It's alright, we're doing fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I think we're reaching the end of this adventure. I don't think we have strong enough people to do this. Knocked out, knocked out.
Mactur says, I am reading a self-help book but I have putting off the chapters on procrastination.
I bet.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
For reasons. For reasons. Yeah, we done. I don't have anything that can beat this City Watch Commander.
Doc97 says, AMR, may I drop 2 tunes for the event achievement?
Go for it. I have room and we're
Mactur
pretty much at
says,
the end.
I asked the librarian if she would direct me to the self-help books. She said, that sort of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
That's a very valid point.
Twisty Skidnap says, smiley face.
You're just asking to help find the books, not what the books need to help you on, so,
Yes, I get what you mean.
Ooh, Gex. I see you. Maybe we can fight a little extra.
Doc97
I don't
says,
know if you can solve
thank you.
that.
We can certainly do that.
You are more than welcome.
I think this will be fun.
Z1 Gecko says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Gex. Hope you're having a good day.
Twisty Skidnap says, hi at Z1 Gecko.
Yes, I am.
The party stumbles across a fountain flowing with clear water and glimmering coins.
Z1 Gecko says, hey Twisty.
Mactur says, hey man, why do you have all these self-help books on your floor? I hate my shelf.
What? Why?
Because the books are usually on the shelf, but he hates the shelf, so the books are on the floor. I guess that went over Scout's head.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
We want to drink from the fountain?
Oops, Lomeo.
Why not? We're We're towards the end of the game here. Why not just take a swig of water? It's just weird because coins aren't.
Haha, true, it's very weird.
"30 seconds.
All right.
With Gex's main, we could go a little bit further. I don't know how much further, but we can go a little bit further.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I bet the...
Mactour says, asterisk stakes.
The TTS still said the correct word, just you had the wrong spelling, technically. That's funny. Acre.
Ooh, yeah.
Money.
Yeah, agreed.
Event. While exploring an ancient ruin, Zeta accidentally triggers a curse, turning them into stone. The group must quickly find a solution to reverse the petrification.
That's smart.
There's gonna be a Pokemon in the chat. And one of our friends is turning to stone.
Oh, wow.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's a Locust. Locust? It's a grasshopper Pokemon.
Oh, I know now.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Sure, we can throw Pokeballs at it. The journey to town is slow but safe. A skilled alchemist in town successfully reverts the curse. Yay! That was lucky.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Is that an insect dragon? Oh boy.
Sounds pretty freaking cool.
Actually, the artwork is pretty cool.
I agree.
Timer ball reminder. Then it looks like we're probably gonna have to do dice rolls.
Pokemon Community Game says, Lokix escaped. No one caught it.
No one caught it.
Wow, I never knew.
Twisty Skidnap says, boo.
What happened
While
now?
Hookah420 says, not the dice rolls.
Not the
Mactour
dice
says,
rolls.
boo.
Boo. You love that part. You love the dice rolls. They are so random and usually low numbers.
I love randomness.
Wahuka420 says, your dice are more rigged than demons.
More rigged, huh? I don't know about that.
I honestly think that's true.
Well, Twisty's been here the most, and I've seen Twisty get almost every number, so...
I'll have to look into it more.
Yep, that's so much for the...
Wahuka420 says, if I get a 10 again, it will prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
If I get a 10 again, I don't know. Maybe.
I'll always support you.
Alright, last of it. As soon as we do this one, we are good. While going through a dense forest in Embervale, the party spots tracks of a rare creature. Let's go for it.
Let's go!
Vote C.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Vote B. Oh, he spelled C, the vote thing wrong.
Twisty Skidnap says, XD.
Oh, XD.
Hey, look, a 0. We did great on that.
Matcher says, CD.
Yeah, we did. XD.
And that is the end. We are surrendering here because we got no characters left to fight with, really. All right,
You're right.
we're gonna dice roll for a present. The present is first.
Oh, this is exciting.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL. Twisty Skidnap says, GG everyone.
Yes! Exclamation point! Roll.
Wahuka420 says, roll.
Stream Element says, Wahuka420 rolled 19.
What?
Twisty Skidnap says, roll.
Stream Element says, Twisty Skidnap rolled 19.
Wahuka420 says, okay, fine, not rigged.
Not rigged.
Twisty Skidnap says, mwahaha.
Wahuka420 says, you win this time, stream elements. Dop97 says,
Oh, Dop rolled a
GGS.
1. That's another side of the
Dop97
spectrum.
says, roll.
Stream Element says, Dop97 rolled 1.
Matcher says, G to the G.
Dop97 says, act.
Matcher says, roll.
Stream Element says, Mactra rolled 10.
Wahuka420 says, Mac got my 10.
No, he
Hammer
didn't.
underscore Feventage says, roll.
Stream Element says, AMR underscore the underscore Feventage rolled 4.
Matcher says, sorry Wahuka.
He rolled a 1.
Dop97 says, I rolled a 1, so I win, yay.
That just means you're number 1. You rolled a 1, you're number 1. But that doesn't mean you won the present. Okay, there is... Let me go back up here. Wahuka and Twisty rolled a 19, so you both get the myths. just who gets
Wahuka420
the
says,
first one.
I am fine with my 19. Dop97 says, ha ha ha.
Haha.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Alright, I'm gonna need Wahuka and Twisty to roll one more time to break the tiebreaker to see who gets the present. You're both getting a myth, but you need to break to see who gets the present.
Twisty Skidnap says, roll.
Stream Element says, Twisty Skidnap rolled 19.
Holy crap.
Wahuka 420 says, roll.
Stream Element says, Wahuka 420 rolled 20.
Well, alrighty then.
Wahuka 420 says, holy
Wahuka
shit.
gets the win.
Wahuka 420 says, Dice loves me today.
Whoa, great.
Well, alright. Wahuka, it says you only got one character who can accept a myth. I assume it's this character. Twisty rolled a 19 and a 19. That is messed up. Jack gets
Wow, that's
it.
accurate.
Wahuka 420 says, I have two, but the other is capped.
Makes sense. It's gonna be some shoes. Some boots of the undefeated. That sounds pretty epic. And then Twisty gets this one.
Wahuka 420 says, I have been busy today.
Sounds like it. Your Christmas has been getting presents all over the place. Strength, accuracy, luck. Twisty might actually need that. I don't remember. Alright, who gets the present for this? 19.
Wahuka 420 says, and cooking a turkey.
Mac. It looks like Mac gets the next one. Mac gets the present, and then I get a chest, and then Dop here, DA's gonna get one because, you know, he's the
Mac
only other
says,
number in here. We. Got you a ring. High on wisdom, I hope it helps. And then it's me. And then it's DA.
Doc97 says, LOL.
That's right, your one is still viable.
Doc97 says, I'm number one, LOL.
I'm
Mactor says, gracias.
You are welcome. Who's getting this one, DA? Who's getting this one?
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
Doc97 says, on Zeta please.
That's where it's going. And it's gonna be...
Doc97 says, sounds good.
Some gloves.
Gloves.
You know what? I didn't see Marco roll anything in here. He was the first one, like, in the stream. Where did he go?
I don't know.
You are most welcome. Your information is helpful, too.
Twisty Skidnap says, LOL.
My information is very helpful.
Okay, Marco got one. You know what? Sweaty can get one, I guess, too. Mrs. Woods can definitely get one. Wait, wasn't Kid in here earlier catching Pokemon? Did he just disappear on me? Yeah,
No.
We'll give it to Not So Sweaty. Then we'll give one to Mrs. Woods for sure, and then one to Marco.
Very good idea.
Okay, Mrs. No, wait. What? Kit, there you are.
There I am.
Yeah, Kit just dropped and ran too.
Oh no.
Some shoes for Kit. That's a cool looking helmet.
Oh yeah?
Twisty's level 1 can have this one.
Wow, so cool.
Okay, that weapon will probably help out a lot on that character.
Oh yes, it will.
And a whole bunch of people get decorated chests. Yay! We didn't pick up the money stacks that we usually get, but not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we got a pretty decent giveaway there. Mostly blue.
I'm so glad.
Okay, let's catch a Pokemon and then we can raid somebody. I don't know who's, you know, awake or active or any of that.
Well, I'm pumped. Let's go.
It's a bug.
Sure is.
Beast. I'm gonna try a sport ball. I still have some of those. Ball.
Doc97 says, thanks for the adventure.
Thanks for coming on in. It was just one adventure and it was a little later in the day than usual, but
I'm glad it was a good one.
me and the AI here much appreciate it. Same with Twisty.
You're so nice.
Who wants to take the 4 lingering people I have?
What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't know JoJo actually, JoJo Geeker is playing.
Awesome.
Okay.
I like JoJo.
Pokemon Community Game says, Ilyamize has been caught by AMR_Lee_Fevintage. Twisty's kidnapped.
Hey, we both got that one.
Twisty Skidnap says, raid.
Stream Elements says, raid shield wall.
Alright, we gotta copy and paste that one. We'll,
Wonderful. I'm on board.
And where are we going? Mad Trigger. Okay. I'll see if I can... I should be able to do another few runs tomorrow. Or at least that's the goal. We'll see how work ends up for me being day after Christmas. I still gotta fix the store.
I'll be there to help you with that.